Hi y'all. So I didn't really pick up the shift. Okay, I wasn't supposed to work today. I was off. But the one lady at work who calls me sometimes, and I have a hard time saying no to. Anyway, so she asked me if I could work a party from it's a seminar, and there was gonna be one at 1 and 6, but I was waiting for the home health people to come and talk to my mom, and so I knew I could not do the 1 o'clock. All right, was not happening, and so I told her that I couldn't do the 1 o'clock, but I could come in and I could do the 6 o'clock if she couldn't find somebody to do both. And she said, okay. I was like, just let me know. And then, like an hour and a half ago, she texted and said that she couldn't find anybody and could I please? And I'm like, absolutely, I'll be there at 5:30. It is 5:43. I do need to stop and get lottery tickets and before work, but I have time. I mean, technically, I don't have to really leave for an hour. I mean, probably not going to be an hour. It's probably going to be closer to like 40 minutes before I leave. I am mostly dressed. I'm just wearing this because I put it on when I got out of the shower this morning. What was I saying? So I was playing video games, and then I just decided to take a nap, and I did take a nap, and it was wonderful. Originally it was from 3:30 to 4, but then when my timer went off at 4, I was like, you know what, 30 more minutes is fine, repeat. So that happened, and then I got up, brushed my teeth again, washed my face again, moisturized for the first time, because I didn't moisturize this morning after my shower. It's fine. Because my moisturizer has a sunscreen, and I haven't really gone outside. I mean, I went outside to get the mail, but yeah, so I'm gonna go work a seminar just this evening, couple hours. Generally, it's about 20% of the sales is what you get for a tip when you work something like this, so it's fine. Because I did deposit all of my cash. I was thinking, but I was like, no, I'm just going to go ahead and deposit it. Now, here's the problem. And I did think of this before I did it, and I did it any fucking way because anyway, so the Friday 13th is coming up, all the flash sales and everything, and I deposited all my cash. Well, almost all my cash, not all my cash. But the cash I would have used for a tattoo, I would have deposited that. And I don't want to go to the bank and get cash out because once it's in the bank, I don't touch it. It's not mine. So. Whatever I make tonight, I will, if it's, enough, I'm sure it will be, probably will be, then I can use that to get a tattoo on Friday, because I asked off for that day. I said I had an appointment. I do not currently have an appointment, but I plan on having an appointment, so it's fine. So I didn't do foundation again, and that's okay. I just realized that I've already done I did primer, so there's that. I did primer, highlighter, contour, liquid blush. I don't know what it is about me and foundation. I think that's the second time this week I've forgotten foundation. Ooh. So I did get on the scale this morning, and if you're interested or you care or whatever, but whatever, it's fine. did get on the scale this morning, and I have lost 2 pounds in the last week, which is great because I was, you know, plateaued, and it was pissing me the fuck off. So I've lost 2 pounds. Yay! And tomorrow I will go back to my normal diet because this carb-free shit is annoying. But today, I'm still doing the carb-free thing. Yeah, I don't do a lot of carbs anyway. It's not like I'm gonna sit there and eat, like, you know, popcorn and a pound of fries or something. But I like a potato once in a while, okay? I want a potato. I mean, most of the time I get my sandwiches out. Well, not my sandwiches, but like my burgers and stuff like that. I usually get that without bread, so okay. But it's a night shift. It is a seminar, so I'm going to try not to be. That's a lie. I'm going to be very extra, and I know I'm going to be extra. I just don't know what kind of shirt I'm wearing, and it's fine. I'm wearing my jeans. I'm wearing my socks. I'm wearing these, so I'm probably going to do greens, but I'm going to do this Supreme Creep-tastic. Creep-tastic. You can be. It's fine. Anyway, yeah. We're gonna start with a black base, which we don't usually do in the daytime. And all of my fucking serving shifts have been daytime, and all my serving shifts I think next week are also fucking daytime, and I hate it. It's fine. It's fine. Tomorrow I'm supposed to manage, and then I'm off on Friday because it's Friday the 13th and I had an appointment. So yeah, whatever I make tonight I'm gonna use for my tattoo. We're just doing a black base here, and not just all black because, you know, that's a lot, but we're gonna use it as a base for all the other colors, because if you start with a lighter base, then the colors you put on top are lighter. If you start with it's more dramatic, and I am nothing if not dramatic. Okay, so I had a dream line out, and I can't remember all of the dream. There was something about, I want to say I was waiting tables, but I don't know that I was waiting tables. I might have just been like hosting a dinner party kind of thing, which is not like me. That sounds like hell. Okay, so not that I don't like people, I just don't want to do a dinner party. That's a lot of work. Anyway, doesn't matter. But then I dreamed my cat told somebody that I had 30 of something. I don't know what the something is. I'm sure I knew what the something was at the time. But somebody asked if I had something, and the cat said, oh yeah, she has 30 of them. But I don't know what the 30 is. Oh my god, stop. No, watch pop. It's fine. It's fine. And then this dude at work. Okay, so my dude at work that I'm talking about here. He's weird. But not like weird like the rest of us are weird. He's just weird. And his girlfriend, or whatever she is to him, is also weird. And I say that because he doesn't really like her. He makes it very clear he doesn't like her. But she's having his baby. So he's putting up with her and her insanity. Like the other day, I was managing, right? And she called and asked to talk to him. And I'm like, okay. And so I went and got him to come to the phone. Apparently, she spends most of her days while he's at work sitting in our goddamn parking lot watching us through the big plate glass windows. I don't... So many people need a fucking hobby, okay? But she was supposed to have the baby, I don't know, like a week ago, and then something happened, and then they moved the day. Something with somebody else happened, and it bumped her. Anyway, and so then, because they were going to induce her. And then she was supposed to have the baby on Monday, but I don't know if she did or not because he called in yesterday because something about the baby. I don't. Being born. I don't fucking know, man. Anyway, but yeah, she's kind of crazy. And then this other guy just completely flaked all of his fucking shifts yesterday. Like, he was supposed to be one of my openers in the morning. I managed yesterday. Anyway, he was supposed to be one of my openers yesterday, and he didn't come in, so I had a lot fucking going on. But at 10:30 or so, I called him because he was supposed to be there at 10. And he's like, yeah, I tried to call. And I'm like, okay, bullshit. Because, you know, so-and-so. I didn't say this out loud, but somebody answered every fucking phone call. Every fucking phone call. Because 3 people called out. Well, 2 people called out. And 1 person just didn't fucking show up, and I called him. And then he didn't show up for his night shift. But somebody said that he had class. And I'm like, but he didn't tell anybody he had class. If he had told us that he had class, nobody would have fucking scheduled him for when he had class. So I don't know what's going on. I know that the first guy I was talking about, he is not coming in tonight. I don't know why he's not coming in tonight. He didn't, shit, that's the wrong color. He didn't say why he wasn't coming in, just that he couldn't, and he was trying to get somebody to take his shift, and he was like offering to pay somebody to take his fucking shift. And I mean, I might have considered doing that, even though I ain't paying nobody to take my shifts. We've discussed this before. But, I mean, I might have taken a shift if I hadn't already fucking agreed to work this party. And here's the thing about the party. I'm going to go in, I'm going to work my fucking party, and then I'm going to clean up the mess, and I'm going to go home. And I don't have to do side work. I don't take any other tables. This is it. This is all I'm doing. Just this party. That's a lot. Okay, before we do glitter, we're going to go ahead and, yeah, because there's a little fallout, and I don't think it's fallout. It might be fallout. I don't know. It might just be smears because because I don't, you know, sleep. But it's fine. Oh, I had another dream. I've been having weird dreams like for a week, and well, I don't really write them down because, you know, I don't write them anywhere. What I've been doing is dictating them into my notes app. And so, you know, it's like this, but I'm just like rambling and talking about it. And then I go in later and like adjust what the dictation thought I said to what I actually said and what I actually meant. Yeah, some of them are, according to the dream dictionary that I've been consulting, it's mostly talking about how my inner mind is preparing for a more expansive life. But I don't know what the hell. I haven't looked it up because I just woke up and then I had to put in my eyes and get ready for work, so I haven't checked. I will check later. But yeah, my cat told somebody that I had 30 of something, and I don't know who that was. I don't know why they would tell somebody I have 30 of anything. I don't know why my cat's talking. It might have been something. It just kind of trickled in because there was TV going on in the other room, but I don't know. My brain usually just fantastic baby. My brain usually just tunes that out, so I don't think it was that, but it could have been. So I mean, my translation could be wrong. I'm like this close to 180 days. Not quite at 180 days, but so fucking close to 180 days on Duolingo on Korean. I'm at 20 days on Italian and Spanish. That's a lot of fucking baking powder. Okay, that's fine. So my translation might have been slightly off, but it looked like Mingy asked, what did we think of him really? And I'm like, honey, first of all, this is one of those messaging apps where, like, God knows who reads it also. I mean, like, other fans don't read it, but, like, you know, people in charge kind of shit. And I'm like, I don't think you really want us telling you what we think of you. But, you know, I was like, yep, we love you. You're great. We very fond. The new Bracha code came out, and that was super cute. It showed Han and Changdan cooking for Bang Chan. And you could just see him trying real hard not to want to take over and cook. And they were trying to cook things, and he's like, my trainer says I can't eat that. I'm trying to give him carbs, and he's like, no, meat. Kogi, meat. Anyway, and then he ended up cooking his own meat. So, that was fun. That sounds very brush. This brush maybe? I don't fucking know. This one? We still need glitter, okay? We still need glitter. We're going to do our top of highlighter, but I just want to make sure I don't look like I have... Alexa, turn off the light. It's a little pale. It's alright. Alright. I think that'll be alright. There might have been something else I was going to talk about. Home health lady came. Where's my pencil sharpener? There it is. It's like, where's my pencil sharpener? I know I have one. Anyway, yeah, so I might have taken that dollar at Shift for $40, but I already have plans to not work all night. And I had plans, I had problems again with the Walmart fucking grocery. So yesterday I worked from 10 to 8, right? So I set my grocery delivery to come between 6 and 8 a.m. because I have to leave here by like 9:30-ish. At 8-ish, I got a message saying that it had been delayed. And it was going to be here at 9:15. Did I want to reschedule or, you know, or what? And I'm like, we can do this shit again. And so, because I've got milk. I mean, it's plant milk, but it's milk. I don't want it to get hot. Anyway, so I rescheduled it to show up between 8 and 10 last night because I was supposed to get off at 8. I got home at 8:30. It was not here. But it did come around 8:35, 8:40, something about. I'd been home like 5 minutes. And so that was good. But still, at the same time, I'm like, dude, why even be able to schedule time if you're not going to fucking bring my groceries when I need them? So I get home from work yesterday, and I don't have any fucking cat food because it was in the order. And she's hollering at me. I'm like, baby girl. Oh, so there's this girl at work. I like this girl at work. She's one of my friends. But in my brain, she's always been really teeny, like teeny tiny little thing, you know, like petite. Not just short, though she is short, but she's also tiny. And she's asked me to check her pant size yesterday because her pants were too tight, and she's like, I need to get the next size up, but I can't see the size of my jeans. Will you tell me what size I am? I'm like, sure. She was wearing one size lower than I'm currently wearing. And then she needed to get one size up, she said. And then she went and got jeans, and she wore them yesterday. Yeah, she wore them yesterday. And she told me what size they were, and they are one size bigger than me. I feel like I'm big, okay? I know I'm a lot smaller than I used to be, but I still feel very large. But the fact that this person who, when I look at her, I'm like, God, she's tiny, is technically wearing a larger size than me is kind of fucking with my brain. And they fit good, so it's not like she's just wearing too big of pants. And I'm not wearing, okay, I gotta wear these fucking jeans like 10, 12 hours a day. I'm not wearing fucking pants that don't fit, okay? I'm not squeezing my fat ass into a size 3 or 4 sizes too small for me, even one size. No, thank you, okay? If anything, I would rather be wearing one size too big. But not too big, because that drives me fucking crazy. Because I can't, okay? I can't with all that all day. Besides, I don't want to look like, I don't want to have muffin top. So, I'd rather my pants be slightly too big than slightly too small. And, so, the fact that she's, I wonder which version this is. I don't know if this is, I think this is the icon version of Rhythm Ta, and not the AT's version I have, because I have both. Because this song's a fucking bop, okay? Alright, anyway. Yeah, this is definitely icon. Okay, I say this and watch it's gonna be fucking wrong, but it's fine. We're gonna pretend that I know what the fuck I'm talking about for like 30 seconds. Because we're almost done. And look at that, it is 5:04. I still need to get a bronzer. It's fine. As you can probably imagine, buying makeup is so far down on my list when I think of things I need to do when I'm out. Okay, now that I have, you know, my glitter on, then I can do my mascara, and then I'll do my highlighter, I'll spray my fucking face, and I'm out of here. Yeah, but I just thought that was weird. It's this girl that, and I mean, I'm looking at her. I am looking at her, and I still don't think she's bigger than me. But apparently she is. She's still tiny. Now, granted, I met her when she's a 00, so that might have something to do with it. But I mean, I know I lost weight, but I still don't feel small. I'm not small. I'm 5'7" for one, but I am smaller than my brain's letting me think I am. And I don't know how to fix that. I mean, I guess maybe therapy, but I ain't got time for that shit. My laptop should be here in like 2 days. I was going to call today. I need to try to tomorrow. I need to fucking call tomorrow I need to call WTU. They called, but I was at work. Anyway, I was going to call them today, and I did not. And I need to call them tomorrow and see about getting enrolled, so I can get my education boost, my education, not boost, continuation. Anyway, so I can get a move on. Okay. All right. So this is the look we're going for. It's fine. I think we're gonna do the green highlighter actually. Yeah. Because green. It's green. It's still St. Patty's Day adjacent. It's not St. Patty's Day yet. But, you know, green. And I like the green. So we're just going to do a little green here. And a little green here. And I need to do my roots. But I also need a haircut. And I'm not doing any of those things right now. Because, it's fine. It kind of looks like it's intentional. And I do keep playing with the idea of letting my hair grow out a little bit. And that wolf cut I was talking about earlier, but I don't really. The problem is I don't have patience. It gets on my nerves, and then suddenly I'm shaving my head in my bathroom. It's fine. I look like an elf right now. It's fine. Also, the foundation that I never wear doesn't, it doesn't dye this hair. Like when it's white at the roots, when I do foundation and I do this, sometimes it gets into the hair and then it bleaches, makes the hair the same color as my fucking face, instead of the color it's supposed to be, which is fucking white. But this is white. My roots are growing it. It's fine. I might let it go back out to its natural hair color. I mean, I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you, but I might. I mean, it's possible. Everybody who knows me would not be surprised. Actually, some people might be surprised because they've never fucking seen my hair this. They've never seen my hair, my natural hair color. It's, I just need it to look more natural. I mean, not natural because it's nowhere near that, but you know, natural, more natural than, hey, look, I might be going on stage later. But that is just so pale, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Should I put blush there? Maybe just, I don't know. Maybe? I mean, I just don't want dark circles. I don't actually care if there's color. Maybe just... Alexa, skip this song. Oh yeah. I mean, I like this song too, but it was gonna play work. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. Crazy form it is. Anyway, you have a wonderful night. I'm gonna spray my face, get dressed, go to work. And work that party. I know I have another one of these. Didn't I show you about another one of these? What did I? Is it on the floor, maybe? Did the cat knock it off? That is possible. Oh hell, I hope I have another one, because this isn't gonna last long. I'm 99% sure I have another one somewhere. There goes the lid. It's fine. Where's the button? Button. Button. Ugh. Button. Button. What the fuck is the button, dude? There it is. I don't want to open my eyes while I'm doing this because I don't want it to fuck up my eyeliner. It's fine. There was a thing on Threads and they were like, well, I want to see something. Show me your bias and your wrecker for ATs. And I'm just like, I can't show you my bias and wrecker. Because by the time I post it, it's probably going to change. Because there were 8 of them, and I like 7 of them. Well, I mean, I like the 8th one, but I don't like the 8th one. You know what I mean? It's like it's slightly better than Stray Kids because there are 8 of them, and I like all 8 of them. I do have an alt in that band. It's very obvious looking at the pictures on my wall who it is, and probably from the way I talk, but I'm not going to tell them that because it's kind of a shitty thing to do. Not that I think they'd listen to me, not like we were having a fucking conversation, but I'm just saying, if I had the opportunity, like some people do, I would never fucking say that somebody else was mine. We would not discuss spouses. We would talk about things like pizza or what to do in Korea. Have you seen the Empire State Building? You should visit the Grand Canyon. You know, we would not talk about anything. But it's fine. I gotta go. I'm just rambling at this point, and I gotta get dressed. I'm just putting shit off. So you have a great day.